Hi, I'm back. Right, one sec. Right, I'm back. I told you I would make another video, so here it is. I've got quite a few things to talk to you about in this video. We need to have a serious catch up. I want to touch on Donald Trump. I want to touch on my 1 year traniversary, hormone birthday, which I had actually, it's just been, it was like last week before, November the 4th. So yes, what else do I want to talk to you about? Oh, it's Trans Awareness Month as well, so I'm going to touch on a few things, but first let me just light my blunt. Oh, snogging it. Right, should we start from the beginning? So, on November the 4th, I celebrated my first year, on hormones, my anniversary, which was really exciting. It's so true what they say, like you wait and wait and wait and wait to get your prescription, and then when you get it, it just flies by, it's out the blue. It was really great. Me and my dad had a meal. I totally rinsed everyone, really. I got a few bottles of wine, bit of champagne. What else? It was really good, to be honest. I hope you've enjoyed my previous videos. I wanted to say a shout out to Chrissy again, just because, she's great, and any hits I can randomly get for her profile, I want to, because she's my only YouTube friend, so, you gotta give a shout out to your homegirls, so. Only thing about doing dark lips is leaving her stain. But yes, also I think the Donald Trump scenario is an absolute shit show. I do like being British, but in that moment I would have loved to have been American. I think Hillary got totally robbed. Speaking of robberies, obviously I know about Kim K and that, but I'm a massive shock horror, I'm a massive, massive RuPaul's Drag Race fan. And I've totally gone off Alaska. I think she was an absolute dickhead in it. I think at the reunion she relied on the crux of the prop, which is just, I'm over that. I'm not here for that. Cassie was completely robbed. My favourite queen ever, Alyssa Edwards, she was also robbed. It's just a year of fucking bullshit, really, isn't it? What else? Just doing me. My bathroom's in a complete state of disarray. I had to actually have a bucket bath today, which is where you bathe inside of a bucket. So I got my little sponge, and I got my Ted Baker face scrub, and I was doing it in the sink, and I actually, I Snapchatted it. I'm unfiltered like that. Totally going to get on a tangent, especially when I've got a bit of Mary Jane in my hands. It's been a long ass day, so I've had this joint. What else? Gosh, what else did I talk about? Donald Trump, a anniversary, Chrissy, just doing me, really. I don't really have any updates. Got myself a hickey, which is not good. I've got two actually, but we've all seen a hickey before. But I just wanted to do this update video to just have a catch up, really, and give me some ideas for a video, because I'd love to get my channel started, because I've got quite a vast number of Snapchat followers. So Oh, I recently got 1,000 followers on Instagram, so I'm you know, pretty happy about that. Okay, let's have another hit. Okay, I wanted to talk about trans awareness, but with the whole Donald Trump going into power, I think now's a real time to, you know, give a shout out probably to the American transgender people, trans men and women out there, because it's going to be rough for them. And, you know, thank God over here we're not like that. Like, we're very, oh, that's the cat. It's not just a poltergeist or anything like that, don't worry. Um, yeah, Donald Trump is a complete asshole, and the fact that Republicans won is just a complete shock to me, because I can't think of anything worse. I mean, you know, my gosh, it's 2016. You know, I can't imagine being told that I can't use the bathroom. If someone told me I couldn't use the bathroom, I'd be like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? But like, either you're gonna let me in that bathroom right now, or I'm gonna fart in your face and hopefully follow through with some shite, because I wouldn't be entertaining that. No way. You're not gonna tell me that I can't use the bathroom. Are you crazy? No thanks. Um, I just think Republicans are fucking assholes, really. It's like the times are changing. Your generation's going to die out soon. And let's face it, I know that not all Republicans are old and, you know, white, but they kind of are. And I'm so shocked at white people, really, because, you know, they voted for Trump. What's that about? I don't know. I've kind of lost the thread of the video, really. I just think the transgender people over there, what would it be, Transgender Awareness Month, you just got to stick it out, because it's going to be a long ass 4 years for you guys, I'm afraid. But you know, you guys voted him in. I'm gonna do a daytime video, because I do exist in the daytime, but I don't usually do mornings, so um, hopefully the lighting will be better, but you know, I look alright in this light, so that's the only thing I care about. I'm not bothered about the clarity. As you know, as long as it's a flattering light, I can deal with that and upload it to the internet, because I don't do no fluorescent lights unless I have to. Um, that's pretty much it from me now. I really, really hope that you all stay safe. I hope everyone who is transgender really enjoys transgender awareness. Just keep doing your thing, keep doing you. You know, even if you're not an advocate, I don't consider me to be, you know, an advocate, and you know, I don't go to all the marches and stuff like that, just because being transgender, it's not my be all and end all. I know I talk about it on here, but I'm using YouTube as a way to document my transition, you know. Hang on a minute. Oh. Using it as a way to document my transition, so all I can say is just keep doing you, because I don't consider myself to be an advocate, really. So it's going to be tough for the American transgender people out there, and they were doing so well, weren't they? Really, like this year and last year was the year for transgender people. Like, it's the last um, minority out there to fight for their acceptance. So I thought, you know, if a couple of people out there see these videos, um, yeah, just do you, because at the end of the day, I've experienced loss in my life, and I've experienced quite a lot of hard times, and they're not all because I'm transgender. In fact, being transgender is quite a minimal thing, really. Of course, I've had stigma in the past and blah blah blah, but that is just, you know, if you're going to transition, you just literally have to swallow that pill and accept it, because there's nothing you can do. You're not going to change the world. Like, you can do your marches, do your pride, have the awareness meant, you can put little videos out there, but at the end of the day, some people's minds just will not change, and that's what I've come to realise, because a lot of these videos on here, they're not realistic. They're like, oh, you know, we can do this, we can do this. But at the end of the day, the change starts with those people wanting to change, and some of them really don't. And that's a harsh reality, you know. But I'm not having a pity party about it, because that's their problem. I have my network of people that, you know, love me and I socialise with, and, you know, if I get a throwaway comment, or if there are just people that just hate me because of what I've chosen to do with my own body, then they can just literally go fuck themselves, because that hate really should be directed towards, you know, murderers, rapists, child molesters, animal abusers, all that kind of thing. You know, not me, just because I, you know, had inner turmoil and I acted on it. You know, I didn't ask to have a harder life. I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be, you know, different, if you like. But I'm so glad I am, and obviously the hardest thing for me is accepting that I won't have children naturally, because when you do feel like a woman, it is difficult to let that go. But I never had it to let it go, so it was easier. But still, that is something that you have to get over yourself, you know. But I mean, this video probably doesn't make any sense, and I've probably gone off on a tangent. But give me something to talk about, because I'm here, like, ready to entertain, you know. And follow my fucking Snapchat, because I'm funnier than this. I just thought, I'd be a bit serious, really, because it is quite a serious thing, you know. What with everything that's happened recently, and it being my traniversary, it just felt fitting. So, and I'm not wearing that fucking necklace. Because I was really conscious not to wear that for a third video. Really random that was. But that's me over and out, just checking in. I had a great anniversary. I had, you know, I've had numerous changes, but I kind of touched on that in the last video. But yeah, enjoy yourself, stay safe, and you know, anyone in other countries, if there's an election, don't vote a dickhead to rule the world, or to rule your country. Well, Donald Trump, America's like the leader, isn't it? Like, in a lot of stuff. You know, he is one of, well, probably the most powerful man, so he's basically running the world. Which, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking voting him. And I hope I get some crazy ass supporters of his comment on this video. Comment on this video, because you'll see a different side to me, sweetheart. Over and out. Stay safe and be prosperous, and, you know, do you, like, inspiring words, nice notions. Peace out.